Okay, hello. Hello, how are you today? Welcome. We're going to talk a bit about some American holidays. Uh, One thing we'll talk about, which comes first, typically the last Thursday of November, is what's called Thanksgiving Day. It started around the year 1620, believe it or not, where the first immigrants from the UK came to the United States and did not know how to grow crops, did not know how to kill animals for food, did not know much of anything. And they made friends at that time with what we today call Native Americans. And apparently, the Native Americans taught them how to grow food. We use the word crops, and how to kill animals and how to survive. And so, evidently, for late November of that year, 1620, the first Thanksgiving was held where the British people, that's who they were, invited the Native Americans to sit down to dinner, which they had prepared for them and for everyone present. That was the first Thanksgiving Day. And again, we're talking the year 1620. Since then, we've celebrated Thanksgiving in the United States, meaning we're to be thankful for what we have. A lot of people are not, and I don't blame them because a lot of people don't have very much. But that's the story behind it. To my knowledge, it's a unique American holiday. I need to do a little research and find out if there's an equivalent of that in Canada. I think there may be. But in other countries, let's say Central America, South America, anywhere in Europe or anywhere in the world, no. It's a unique American holiday. It's not celebrated elsewhere, to my knowledge, except perhaps in Canada. I got to do some research on that. Christmas, different story. Originally, Christmas was not a Christian holiday at all, and it wasn't called Christmas. It was a pagan holiday. I believe in Rome. I'd have to do some research on that. And I believe in the process of converting Rome to Christianity, the authorities in Rome had to go rather slowly. And they said, well, look, we got this holiday that is a pagan Roman holiday. Let's convert it into a religious Christian holiday. With the Christmas trees and the decorations and all this, none of this is Christian. You're not going to find this in the Bible. Okay. But they adapted Christianity from this pagan holiday in order to convert people that were not too smart intellectually and may resist conversion, but they thought if we include Christmas trees and Christmas decorations and all this, we will convert them because that way they'll recognize, oh, okay, well, we used to pray to whomever. Now we'll pray to Christ because now Christ is the hero of this particular day, which we will now call Christmas. By the way, I don't know what they called it before, but it was a pagan holiday. Okay. For better or worse, that's the story on that. By the way, in regard to Christmas in the USA, it's not always a pleasant thing. It's become extremely commercialized for many, many years, and people often overspend their money. They overspend their credit cards, they get in financial trouble. There's a lot of mental depression. People were alone, and it's propagandized that you must be with people for Christmas. And sometimes people don't have people. That's it. They don't. And they're made to feel badly. And there's a lot of suicides in the USA during Christmas. There's a lot of homicides, a lot of murders. It's terrible. It's true. It's been going on forever. I'm sorry it's not a happy thing, but you ask me, I'll tell you. New Year's, different story. There's a great problem celebrating New Year's with drunk driving in the States. It's gotten so bad that the penalties are very severe. Drunk driving is considered a criminal activity. You're going to be in jail. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. You're going to lose a lot of money to the police, to the authorities. You're going to have a black name for at least 10 years on your driving record. On your criminal record, you now have a criminal record. Otherwise, New Year's to me is something where people drink too much, make too much noise, and get in trouble. I was asked to give a little information about these holidays abroad. I can't give you much information on this. I don't know much about what they do in Peru for Christmas or New Year's because I don't participate. In Thailand, which is a Buddhist country, they do not celebrate Christian holidays. On Christmas, Christmas Day, the banks are open, the post offices are open, everything's open. It's not a holiday. And that makes it easy for me as a single guy to do my work, to do what I got to do, to go to the bank, to go to the post office, to go wherever I need to go. I don't have to worry about everything being closed. New Year's is very much celebrated in Thailand, perhaps more so than in the USA. Again, there's a lot of drinking, a lot of people get in trouble. There's a lot of drunk driving, and the law is getting much stricter in Thailand on drunk driving. Now that's where the people lose their money, is they spend money for New Year's gifts, not Christmas gifts. They do not celebrate Christmas. They spend a lot of money on New Year's gifts. They get in credit card debt, and by January and February, they're in bad financial trouble with their credit card debt. So in my opinion, none of this is very pleasant. We used to say in the States that Christmas is for children because they get toys, they're happy, they're screaming, they're lovely, they're whatever. But Thanksgiving is eat good food. New Year's is don't get in trouble driving and drinking. Okay, so sadly, these things have all been heavily commercialized. And it's like this: if you have money, everybody wants to be your friend. If you don't have money, nobody wants to be your friend. And that goes double for Christmas. Thank you very much. Bye bye.